Welcome to practice today. We are going to open up the hips, and if you have a strap handy, grab it. You can also use a scarf or something at home. If you don't have it, that's okay. Let's start on the back, supine, and with bent knees, you can just put your hands on your belly for a moment, let your knees knock in, close your eyes, and take 3 slow deep breaths. Inhale fully. Breathe down into the pelvis like you're filling a vase full of water. And as you exhale, nice and full breath out, relax the back of your ribs towards the ground. Inhale, breathe down and wide into the pelvis. Exhale, soften the back of your rib cage down, relax your shoulders. And just one more breath here. Notice what you're bringing to the mat today. Physically, mentally, emotionally, so you can practice to tend your needs. Blink your eyes open and separate your knees slightly. With one hand, slide it under the area of your lower back. Your lumbar spine here should have a little bit of an arch. We're maintaining that as we now open up the strap and place it around the ball of the foot, just where ball and arch of the foot meet, stretching your leg to the sky. Now, if you pull it too close in, you'll flatten your low back, so back it away. If you don't have a prop, you can interlace your fingers, as I'm showing, behind the back of your upper leg here, the hamstring line, and press into the hands. Now, straighten your left leg out and down, and just take a few breaths here as we begin opening up through our hamstrings and pelvis. Breathing, give your legs a nice hug, and as you exhale, lengthen through your legs. Inhaling, get longer through your upper body, and as you exhale, feel your right hip anchor away from your right shoulder, so you're creating more space there. Now, hold either both straps in the right hand close to the foot, left arm to the side, and exhale up and over with your leg opening to the right so your elbow comes down to support it. Or hold behind the leg with your hand and allow slow motion to open. So you're not just dropping your leg down, you're really maintaining this strength to hug in while you stretch and expand out. Take 2 more breaths here. Press the left thigh, left hip, left shoulder down as you stretch your right leg. On an inhale, slow motion, bring your leg up, maintain that little curve in your lower spine, and now opposite hand will hold the strap or behind your leg. Open the right arm out to the side and take your time. Exhale, cross over the body all the way. Bring your foot either to the floor or piece of furniture or blocks. And now you've rolled on the outer left hip. Stretch your legs like little sunbeams. And perhaps pick up your head and turn your head to the right, taking a couple breaths. Every exhale, melt the right hip away from your chest. So you're anchoring the hip down to open up space in your waistline. See if you can toe to your left thigh and stretch your bottom left leg straighter. Widen the right arm, right collarbone more to the right. Open your upper back. This is a dynamic big stretch. Inhale, slowly come up, and then switch sides. Or release the strap if you're using it. Take your left leg high. If it's difficult to get your leg at true straight at 90 degrees, lower it, angle it more. Find straight. Straighten the right leg down. Imagine someone sitting on your right thigh. You're pressing your thigh to the ground to get the release here. Remember, you could clasp your hands behind the leg and get the same stretch. Inhale, get strong, like you're hugging your legs, skin to muscle, muscle to bone. And exhale, get long, lengthen back out. And then hold both sides in your left hand. Try to hold as high as you can, whatever that is for your body. And your leg goes a little bit up and then over. And you can use your elbow as a sort of kickstand to support you, so that you're actually strengthening as you stretch instead of dropping your leg where your bottom leg would just pop up. So we're always working healthy boundaries And the boundary gives us more freedom. So you might consider, where in life can you say no a little bit in order to have more yes, more freedom, by not just saying yes to everything that comes. This practice is a primer, and what we do off the mat is where the real practice begins. Inhale, bring it up. Hold with the right hand. Exhale, cross over. Now let's take our time here as you place your foot down either on the prop, on furniture, or the floor. The lower you go, the more release you'll get. And then use your left thumb to hook the top hip down, so you can just take a moment and feel that release from your hip, your waistline. Try to sustain it now as you open your left arm to the side. Palm is up. Pick up your head, rotate it to the left if that's available, and like a little starburst, stretch with power through your limbs. Feel your breath. Every exhale, top hip sinks down. This is so good for your back. I just got a nice spinal adjustment. I hope you do too. We're opening the pelvis, the hamstrings, the back. Everything is connected in the body. It's a whole ecosystem. One more breath. Spread your left shoulder, left arm. Bring the back of your left shoulder downward a little more. Just do what you can. Inhale to come up. And now remove the strap. Bend both knees with your feet on the floor. Create that little tunnel under you. Supine figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, creating a little 4, and then draw your leg unit towards your chest. Flex your toes. Now thread your right arm through the very center of both legs and interlace your fingers either around the front of your left shin or the back side of your left leg. Both are valuable, powerful. You're hugging in. If you hold around the shin, it's definitely going to be a little spicier. Keep that in mind. And then just rock a little bit, massage the sacrum right above your tailbone. This is also a big lymphatic channel in the body that helps us kind of clear the trash out so good blood flow can come in. And then just hold steady. One more breath. Hug in. Press your right knee to the sky. And we'll release, feet to the floor, and switch. Take note of the difference between the sides. Draw your legs in, flex your feet. Thread left arm through, hug in. Rock a little side to side. Loosen up, breathe. Meet your body respectfully, never forcefully. Hug in now, hold stillness, and pull the leg unit a little bit closer to your heart as you resist your left knee away. One more breath. Beautiful. Unthread. Happy baby. Hold the outer feet. Pull the feet wide to the sides as you stack the heels over the knees. Press down, resist up. Try to release the pelvis down to the ground. Relax your shoulders. Now keep your legs. Just flip the grip. Put your hands on your heels so you're holding from the inside. And focus on pulling downward. Again, never forcing, but you're grounding down, grounding your shins towards the line of your knees, and equally resist back up. So you're actually toning your hamstring muscles, the back chain muscles here. One more breath. Well done. Hug your knees to your chest and rock up to sit. Cross your left shin in front of your right, Sukhasana. If your knees are higher up when you do this, you want to put a little folded blanket underneath your hips. As you hold your knees, take your time, lengthen forward. And if it's available, bring your arms out in front and fold. Take 2 breaths. Relax your outer hips. Imagine sandbags on your thighs. With an inhale, rise up, hold your knees again, and do circles around the sitting bones. Put your mind's eye down into the base, and you're just freeing up any tension here. Go the other direction. Feel your whole spine. It can respond and do what feels good for you. Come through center and switch your legs. Reach under your seat with your hands and widen the sitting bones. Once again, take your time, lengthen your heart forward away from your hips, And maybe reach your arms in front as you bow. 2 breaths. Allow a natural curve to your spine. Feel your thighs descending. This can get right in the glutes. Inhale, come up, hold your knees, and again, do some big rounded circles starting at the base of the spine. And reverse. Feel your rib cage also moving laterally and around. So you're liquefying your motions. Well done. And we'll come all fours. Setting up for downward facing dog. Bring your hands a good handprint forward. Tip your tail to the sky and take your time rising up and back. Take your feet now as wide as your sticky mat. So let's do big toe and second toe on the mat and press back. Drive your thighs back, your sitting bones up. Firm your legs as you press. Enjoy the breath here, opening up your spine, lengthening the back of our legs all the way down through the heels, the Achilles. One more big breath. Reach your hips up and back a little further. Now step your feet in. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Bend the knee to open up the hip and try to look under your left shoulder. Maybe see your toes. And that's a reminder to lift your left shoulder and press through the arms. Deep breath. Look all the way forward and step right foot wider than right hand. So you can use some momentum even and lower your left knee down as you turn the right toes out to the side. Flex the toes. Walk your hands and torso to the left, so 10 o'clock as your foot is 2 o'clock. Maybe bend the elbows a little or come down onto the elbows. Reach your ribs away from your hips so your upper body's long. Press into the ground and let your tailbone, your pelvis get lighter. Lift a little bit and widen the sitting bones. Free up tension in your hips. Inhale, rise, return to center. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Bend the knee, open the hip. Peek under the right shoulder. Spread your toes, press the floor away. One more breath. Turn the hip open. Look forward and step left foot wider than the left hand. Lower the right knee down. You're angled with your left foot and knee. Walk your hands over to the right and lengthen, then maybe bend a little or bow, bringing your forearms down. Press the floor away to turn your seat up and widen your seat. Lovely opener here for the pelvis. We're toning the hamstrings as we push the floor away. And as you widen your sitting bones, this frees up tension in the base of the pelvic floor. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg figure 4 in dog. So bend both knees. Cross the right leg on top, ankle over the thigh, just above the knee. And move your chest closer to your thighs. Keep pressing the seat back and up, back and up. One more breath. Find sweetness here. Breathe into the stretch and switch. Bend both knees. Spread the toes. Press torso closer to thighs. Get more compressed. Turn the seat high. One more breath. Place both feet downward dog. Look between your hands, right leg forward, pigeon preparation. As you bring your shin forward and knee forward, take the knee wider than your hip. Move your left leg back a little bit more and feel the front center of your leg is down. Come all the way to your elbows or stay upright if it's already a big enough stretch. Reach your upper body out and away from your hips and stretch your legs. If you want a little bit more, thread your left arm over to the side and maybe bring your hands in prayer Or you can use your left hand to hold your head, right hand on the floor. Get long through the waistline and stack both shoulders if you're twisting. One more breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward and left leg forward. Feel how this is just opening up these big muscles of your lower body, freeing up your breath, giving you access to bright energy, clarity. Bow forward, lengthen. Stay there or thread right arm all the way over to the left. Bring the shoulder down and maybe hands on the floor. Or again, the right hand could hold the head as you turn open and stack your shoulders. Long, spacious spine. One more breath. Inhale to rise. Bring your back leg around and recline all the way back. One more time. Cross right knee over left knee. And as you lift your feet up, widen the feet and grab a hold of the heels for a breath. Pulling wide and as if down to the shoulders. Switch sides. Do a little artful swivel switch. Spread your toes so you stabilize the ankles. Widen as you pull to the sides and then downward towards the shoulders. Beautiful. Uncross your legs. Hold your shins and just give your body one big squeeze. Relax your pelvis. And find your way into a delicious Shavasana. Stretch your legs out. Place yourself with care. Drop the weight of the body down to the earth. Feel how this practice helps meet you where you are. Helps you to ground your energy and feel you're always at home. Relax here. Let go here. If you can stay longer, please do. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss one of the 3 new classes every week. We love to hear your comments and let us know what's working for you, what you're enjoying. We love this community. Are honored always to practice with you on the mat. We'll see you again next time. Namaste.